Hey there, everybody. Welcome to whatever this is. I have no idea what I'm going to call this, but basically it's going to be an audio version of a newsletter, I guess. I wanted to try and see how this worked. So, I guess I'm going on a hiatus for right now. And that's for a couple reasons. One, and the big reason, is because my wife and I are moving. We found an Airstream that we are going to start living out of, and we're going to start working out of, and hopefully soon we can start traveling to visit guests so we can start recording in person as soon as, everything starts getting back to normal. Maybe, I don't know. We're just seeing how it works right now. But that is the biggest priority right now that we're doing, is that we're going to be living out of an Airstream. So we're purchasing that, getting everything ready so that we can live and work out of it, and I'm excited for it. My wife is infinitely more excited because now she can do whatever she wants to the inside of it. But other than that, we just have a couple things that we're doing in terms of how we're going to be doing things with the podcast in the future. One of the things that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create more bonus content for everybody who listens to this. I have a Patreon page, and I think it's called a Ko-Fi page. And they're up, but I really haven't promoted them just because I don't know what to do with them. Because I do want to create more bonus content, and I don't really know what that looks like yet. I thought of doing different things in terms of a language learning lesson, because I wanted to start using the Pimsluer app and start just doing that, where we record a journey through learning a language. So that's something that I have planned that I kind of want to start doing, especially with the fact that we'll be living out of an Airstream. We'll probably be documenting and uploading that in some format, whether it's blogs or vlogs. However we decide to do that, that's something that I'm really interested in doing. But if you guys have any suggestions for Patreon or any bonus content that you guys would be interested in, let me know. Send me an email, or we have our social medias open and you can DM me through that. And I guess one other thing that I really wanted to try doing was, roundtable discussions where we bring in previous guests and we just have a roundtable discussion in Discord in the community centers, where you can have like a stage, kind of like Clubhouse or Green Room. And then we record those and we release those as bonus content as well. And we can have it, I guess one way to think about it would be, I want to do something where it's kind of like like tickets, where you can come in and you can do that, but people who buy a ticket have the ability to come in and offer their own opinion. I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of up in the air about this, and that's why I want to take this. How high? I want to take this time to just flesh everything out and do something like that, because I do want to create. I want to create more content so that we're not just releasing episodes. That's something that I do want to start doing. And the last thing that I feel is really cool is I'm trying to start a podcast network. And basically what that looks like is I want it to be something where someone can come and learn something without needing a curriculum or a set schedule, and it's all based on just something that you're interested in. I have two other podcasts who seem interested. One is a podcast very much like my own, where it's just about human experiences and sharing human stories. The other one is kind of a naturalist podcast, where it's all about nature and learning about the outdoors. He has a degree in natural sciences, and he works for the parks. So that sounds honestly really cool, and I feel like a lot of people would be interested in it. And then the other side of it is he's big into D&D and fantasy and that kind of genre, and he wants to be able to promote that kind of content as well. And I think it's very interesting. So we have those two. I want to be able to find a STEM podcast, either whether it's science and mathematics or anything like that. Even history would be really cool. So if you guys know any podcasts that are like that want to try joining a network where we all can share resources and stuff like that, again, send me an email, send me a message, and I will I'm really excited for it, but at the same time, I'm terrified because I want to be able to do everything right and by the books and make sure that everybody is getting what they need out of a network. So I don't know. I don't even know what this really is. I think it's just more me brainstorming and keeping everybody informed, because I do want everybody to know that I want to create content that is entertaining, but at the same time informative. That's all I've really wanted for this podcast, is something where somebody can come in and learn something, and then if they want to leave after that, that's totally fine. But I don't know. I guess the last part of this that would be the most interesting thing to say would be that I'm also trying to help others market and advertise themselves. I don't know if any of you saw the part in the podcast with Neptune. I think it was his last episode, where I promoted Woomy Beeb on Instagram. If anybody needs artwork and really likes D&D, he does some fantastic artwork, so I highly recommend checking out his stuff. But if you look on his page, there's a commission menu, and I designed that. And I want to be able to do that as well. I know I'm very ambitious, but I don't know. I like helping other people get the recognition that they deserve, and so I like helping people market themselves. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I like doing that kind of thing. So I guess that's also something that I plan on doing in the future. We also plan on making a website soon, so I don't know when that's going to happen, but hopefully it'll happen soon. So if you've managed to listen to this whole thing, thank you. I appreciate it. These aren't going to be very long. At the very most, they're going to be like 10 minutes. At the very most. But hopefully you guys stick around. I really am excited for the future. I just don't know what that looks like right now. I have a lot of ideas that I want to try and put out, but we'll see what happens. If you guys have any suggestions, like I said, you can contact us at tctpodcast@gmail.com. Help support the show, or send us a DM on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. So yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next one.